This video chart presentation of Rambler Metals and Mining PLC, brought to you by allpenny.com. Rambler trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange on the ticker RAB. It's a technical stock to watch this week for the Canadian side of things. See, this chart has a little bit of odd volume patterns. There's some big spikes where it's up over 300,000 shares, other no volume days, and many small volume days. But the chart has made a real nice pattern here. It's a cup and handle. It's pushed back up over top of the 50-day moving average, which is trending nicely upward. 200 days flattening itself out. Price per share holding at these levels will start to curl this 200-day, have it moving upward. The chart's starting to take on a very bullish look. It is right around a resistance point. See, the market just opened. This is ticked down just a hair, down to 60 cents with one trade. But overall, we're seeing some nice things going on with the indicators. Overall uptrend in the MACD continuing to hold over top of zero. That's bullish positioning. Similar with the PPO. ADX, very low levels, actually dipped underneath 10. That's a relatively uncommon thing to see. Typically, you'll only see that in lower volume sort of plays. But now starting to put together a little bit of strength, moving its way upward. Still in a trading pattern, registering under 15. But with the upward movement in price, I'll look for this ADX to continue to climb. Again, with low volume plays, you'll see a lot of snaps and indicators. You can see how sharply this MFI moves. Snapped directly back upward recently, but primarily holding over top of 50. That's a nice sign for buying pressure and price movement. Accumulation distribution, upward channel, sharp move. Again, very nice look. Chaikin money flow shows that buying pressure has been outweighing selling pressure. CCI, this technically would be a sell point if it breaks back down through 100. Much like I said with the other indicators, low volume plays like this can move around very quickly. So even if it breaks through 100, I'm not terribly concerned. I would like to see it hold over top of the zero mark. And then followers of the CCI would be looking for that break back through 100 to drop another buy signal again. Full stow shows momentum's into play. But what I really look for is things like the MACD and the tricks to show nice upward channels. Because indicators like the tricks are triple exponentially smooth, it takes out some of the volatility and whipsaw action that you see in other indicators. So seeing a nice uptrend in the tricks is a positive sign. RSI is turning back down a little bit. Again, not that big of a deal. Holding over top of 50 is what I like to see. And while I always run through the indicators to look for hints of direction, the most important thing is, of course, the candles. And what I look for in this chart is there's a pretty decent support level right there around 56 cents. There is a little bit of gap that's left open from about 5 trading days ago where this stock gapped up. But that area historically was an area of support and resistance. And it was a resistance point when it made this move off the bottom. So I'd like to see 56 cents hold on any sort of pullback. There is more support. It's pretty strong down here at 50 cents. But for the intents and purposes of where this chart is at this point, holding over top of 56 keeps it over top of the 50-day moving average and well over top of the 200-day moving average. Those are key components in any chart. On the resistance side of things, there is some right there at 62 cents. Bumped its head on it on Monday and came back down. This is a one-year chart. You can see the top end resistance comes in around 67 cents. But for where it is right now, seeing it push above 62 is something that I'll definitely have my eye on. It's been almost a year since it's been over that level. And classic price targets coming out of a cup and handle pattern would put it well above this 67 cent mark. So right now I want to see the upward pressure continue. Certainly have my eye on volume. As I mentioned, only 750 shares have been traded today. The market just opened. But I'd be looking for another one of these big volume days to come in. And if that happens, it should blow through 62. And I'd be looking for it to try and take out the top and make a new 52-week high. A little bit more thinly traded chart, but very interesting nonetheless. Technically looks very sound. And those are the type of things I'd look for in the future with RAB. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. And do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.